The Thunder just sent a serious message out there to all the other playoff teams, and Josh Giddey had another masterclass game tonight for the Thunder. I'm Bryson Akins with Thunder Digest, but before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, but let's get into it now. The Thunder just beat the Suns pretty handedly, 128-103 tonight, led by Josh Giddey, who had 23 points. But that wasn't the most impressive part about the game. The Thunder's three-point shooting was the most impressive part. They were deadly from behind that three-point arc tonight as they hit 16 three-pointers tonight. They hit 16. That's impressive. They went 16 for 30, 55% from behind the arc. And it was impressive. Just looking all around and everything. And it wasn't like it was just wide open shots or anything the whole time. It wasn't just like we were taking wide open threes. They were contested threes in there as well. I remember watching a few Dort hand and face contested threes by KD there that was guarding him, and he was just knocking him in his face. It's always nice as a Thunder fan to see someone just clown KD like that and just put on a scoring performance against him, and not to mention Dort locked him up. But talking about the three-point shooting here, it wasn't just Dort. It was Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins as well. Aaron Wiggins, speaking of, got the start tonight against the Suns. He played 26 minutes, had 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal in there. Shot 75% from the field and 3 for 4 from behind the arc tonight. And it was an impressive game from him all around. With SGA out and everything, the Thunder were looking for someone to step into his place and everything and fulfill that role. Last night, they went with Cason Wallace, who had I said last night, Wednesday night, Cason Wallace had a suitable night and everything. He did all right. He did his job. He did what he needed to do. Aaron Wiggins went above and beyond tonight. He is living up to all these sayings of how he has saved basketball, and it's looking like he has for the Thunder. When SGA is out and they needed someone to take his spot, he took over with scoring capabilities there with 15 points, passing the rock around a little bit, playing well on defense, and shooting at an efficient rate as well. And so having Aaron Wiggins replace SGA tonight and everything was a success in my opinion. I think come playoff time, if SGA is out for some whatever reason it be, whether it be SGA, Josh Giddey, Dort, if they're out for injury or for some reason, I think it should be Aaron Wiggins in that starting spot for them, or Isaiah Joe, who has also been shooting very efficiently and very effectively as of late for this Thunder team. Now, getting into the second topic here. It was a Giddey masterclass once again. Josh Giddey, who had a rough start to the first half of the year for this Thunder team, has kicked it into a second or third gear even for this second half of the season with only 9 games left to go. Josh Giddey has been insane in his last 4 games. He had 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists tonight. Against the Rockets in the overtime loss, 31 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Then 25 points, 5 for 8 from behind the arc, and 9 rebounds. Then his most latest one, 19 points, 4 for 6 from behind the arc, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists there. Josh Giddey, been playing well. I'm impressed. I didn't really expect for him to play like this at all. I didn't really expect for him to be dropping 20, 23, 25 points in some of these games this year. After watching him in the first half, I lost all faith. I had no faith in him to have any offensive capabilities there. None whatsoever. Now I'm kind of looking to him to score a little bit. Like it's weird. I don't know how to feel. I feel great, but like it's conflicting, you know? It's conflicting. I've always seen him as this pass first guy. I've always seen him as that. And I still think he is. I still think he's trying to find the open man still. But tonight I'm watching and I'm seeing him take shots that he used to be afraid to take. Mid-range pull-up Jays, he used to never want to take those, and now he's taking them on a regular basis. Three-pointers, he was scared to even shoot them when he's wide open. Now he's making little jokes after they leave him wide open from 3, even after he misses one. And so I love to see it. He has his confidence back and everything. He's been playing great for this Thunder team. As you can see tonight here were his stats. In 24 minutes played, he had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and a block there. Went 1 for 3 from behind the arc. Didn't shoot a lot, but he went 10 for 15 from the field. That is efficiency at the highest caliber of him right there. That is 66% from the field for Josh Giddey, and I am impressed. I need Giddey to do that more often. I need him to do that come playoff time. I needed him to do that the whole year. He did that the whole year. Thunder may have only lost 15 games this season. We're sitting at 51-22 at the moment, which is a great record. It's the first time we've had 50 wins since 2016. But we need him to do this more often on a nightly basis. We need this from him. And right now, it's looking like a nightly basis. This could be because SGA is out and someone needed to step up a little bit, and Josh Giddey has. He wasn't the first option to step up, though. You have Jalen Williams. You have J-Dub there. You have Chet Holmgren. You have Lou Dort. I would rather those guys try to step up before Josh Giddey, but seeing him kind of kick it in this next gear is nice, and I think it's going to lead the Thunder to a successful playoff run come playoff time. Going into the last one here is talking about that. I think after the night, the Thunder look playoff ready. It was a big time win against the Suns. A team that you might probably, I say might, you're more than likely seeing the Suns first round. Whether you finish as the 1 or 2, we're probably seeing the Suns because they're going to be a play-in team. They're going to be that 7 or 8 play-in team there and everything. And they'll finish as a 7 or 8 team. We'll more than likely see them. I don't think we have anything to worry about. After watching tonight how we handled them, they had a healthy team. They had Devin Booker. They had KD. They had Bradley Beal. They had Nurkic and everything. They were healthy. We weren't. We were missing our best player. We were missing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP this season. We were missing him, and we still beat them by 25 points. 25. I think that's insane. And speaking of SGA, he was ruled out at game time tonight due to his quad and everything. This is the second game he's missed now in a row. The third game he's missed this season. So he's been healthy. And that got me thinking, should we be worried? Should we be worried about his health come playoff time? Is it going to be tough for him to play on these back-to-back nights and everything after he gets banged up a little bit? I don't think we should be worried. I think it's perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about with SGA. Right now, we're just making sure he's healthy come playoffs. It's fine if we rest him a little bit. We're guaranteed a playoff spot now. We're guaranteed it. Yeah, we're competing for the 1 seed and everything. That's always nice. It always is. I'm not necessarily wanting to be a 1 seed, though, if I'm going to be honest. I'm fine with being that 3 seed and playing, 6-seeded team. I'm fine with that. I'm not worried about going to get that 1 spot. So rest up SGA as much as you can. That's what I say. Make sure he's completely healthy come playoff time. Because now we also have a tough schedule ahead for road games. 5 road games in a row. We start off the Knicks, then the Sixers, then the Celtics, Pacers, then Hornets. For 5 of our last 9 games there. For our last little, home trek or road game and everything. It's going to be tough, especially when you're facing against the Celtics, who, if we make the finals, which I hope we do, I think we have the talent and capabilities to. The Celtics are probably the team that you're seeing as a Thunder fan. That's probably who we're going to see and everything. But we can't look past Indiana. We can't look past New York. New York's been looking good as of late. Along with Philadelphia. Philadelphia is always a scrappy team to look out for. But the Thunder, I feel like we're finally ready for playoff time. As you look at this box score and everything too, Chet Holmgren had a great night. 20 points, 6 for 10 from the field. J-Dub, 16. Aaron Wiggins, 15. Giddey, 23. Dort, 11. You had Isaiah Joe with 14. Cason Wallace with 16, which kind of took me by surprise. And then just a few points scattered here and there between Hayward, J. Will, and Kenrich Williams. And so you see, this team is deep, and I think that means we're playoff ready. I truly think that means we're playoff ready. We finally figured out who I think our 7, 8-man rotation is going to be. It's looking like we have. I'm not sure who is going to be our 6-man coming off the bench. It could be Isaiah Joe. It could be Aaron Wiggins. One of those two is probably going to be our 6-man. Of course, you're going to have Gordon Hayward coming off for veteran leadership. Then you're probably having J. Will along with, whichever one was left off, not the 6-man, Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe. So I said an 8-man rotation just now. Really meant a 9-man rotation. And we're deep come playoff time. We're deep. We're going to have fresh legs and everything. We're young as well. We're going to be able to bounce back from injuries. So I think the Thunder are playoff ready. And this win was a must-needed statement win that the Thunder needed. And they did exactly that without SGA. Taking on the Knicks in 2 days, I believe. I don't know the exact day. but that's also going to be another statement win that the Thunder are going to need, and Josh Giddey is going to need to step up once again if SGA is out, but it's looking likely he will be back. That's all I have for Thunder News today. Catch you tomorrow with another video with Thunder Digest Media. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.